JS. Georgie Boy. Katie. Heath. Rocket League. Rocket Man. Already. Oh, I'm getting this love already. Love. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so Daniel Olsey. So I'm naming names because I'm not making that up, guys. We're on live on 2 phones. We're on 2 different TikTok accounts right now. So that is why I'm like naming names across the 2. And now we are live on Facebook as well. Welcome. Are you one of the Pet Shop Boys? Someone's asking.
Am I one of the Pet Shop Boys?
Yeah.
I don't even know what they look like.
No. Are they alive?
Obviously, we know of them. No idea what they look like.
Dodie, I keep meaning to message you. Yeah, drop me a message, girl. Okay. Hey, Facebook. Wow, 11 people across. Actually, we're on YouTube as well, so it could be across there. But hey, if you are here, drop your name in the comments and let me know how you're doing. If you're on Facebook, I can't see your name, so that's why I have to ask you to put your name in. But we are here to help you. We're here to serve, so we would love some audience participation here. We really want to know how you're doing and how we can help. Are we partners? Yes. In all the senses.
And then she just leaves. She's like, we're partners.
I could turn the heating off.
She couldn't even keep a straight face.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here.
You are next to me.
All righty. Well, do you know, I posted that thing in our... So, guys, if you are watching us on TikTok, we've got a private... well, I say it's private. It's not private. It's open. It's public. It's a public free Facebook group, right?
Just say, yeah, free Facebook group.
Yeah, we've got a free Facebook group, which we are live on at the moment. And yesterday, or was it today, I posted a post and it said, you follow us or you join this group for motivation, but you're still not doing anything about it. And people don't like it. People fucking ignored it. I think it's one of those things that you're like, oh shit, she's talking to me. I think honestly, I think Katie liked it. Katie fucking does something about it, she's like, I'm unhappy with my body. She sorts it out. Whereas I think a lot of people are very easy to be like, oh, I'm not losing weight because I need to be motivated. Oh, it's fucking no. You need to get up off your ass and fucking do something. To be honest. From experience, people who can't handle it are the guilty ones. She's like, yeah, me. It is true. That's exactly what I mean. It is that kind of thing where you're like, avoiding, isn't it? And the more we make excuses for not getting our ass into gear, the more we're going to be like, oh, we can't do it, we're a failure, we're not very good. The longer time you spend wasting your time away, being unhappy, people don't like it 100%. Who said that? Please drop your name in on Facebook because I can't see you. It just says Facebook user. So do drop your name in, whoever said that. But they're right. People don't like it 100%. It is what it is, though. Truth hurts, guys. Truth hurts. And, a lot of our clients are lovely and they do the work the majority of the time, but sometimes they do need a little bit of tough love. They do they take it on the chin. It's sometimes I say, there we go, there's your telling off. And they're like, was that a telling off? I'm not very good. Side note, despite being ill as hell, I've been doing at least 30 minutes a day exercise. You should definitely rest.
But if you mean exercise by just going out for a walk in sunlight, then that is definitely good. But if you mean exercise by pushing your body to the limits, then it's definitely not the best idea because rest is best in a sense.
Rest is best. If I have a shit day for any reason, I just get back to it the next day. No point in eating yourself up. You're right. No point in eating yourself up or beating yourself up the next day and starving yourself. Yes, exactly. Then they've written my name. But I'm me, so you're not me. So what is your name, guy or girl? Whoever's just commented on Facebook a couple of times, drop your name in there. I do walks on quote-unquote rest days. But I hear you, thank you. Yeah, definitely look after yourself. Because your body, when you're sick, your body is prioritizing all of the effort, all of the cells, all of the recovery and calories, basically energy to recover, rather than to push yourself to be able to lose weight. So actually your you are putting yourself in a detrimental place where you'll stop losing weight and your body will start to hold fat because it can't prioritize building muscle at the minute. The energy has to go to making yourself better. So if you're sick, don't work out. That's that. Especially if you've got a chest infection or anything from the shoulders down, you shouldn't be working out. Anyway, this isn't what we come to talk to you guys about today, but we sidetrack because we love a chat. So I can.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely love a chat, don't you?
And finally, someone asked where we're from. I can't remember. I'm from Sheffield. Where are you from? I'm from Swansea, and Cam is from Barnstaple, which is in Devon. Oh yeah, Geordie. So someone else that we speak to quite a lot has like a chronic illness as well, and it is tough. It is tough, definitely. And actually, we've got a few people have got chronic illnesses actually who work with, isn't it?
Yeah, like Magdalena's got RA. She managed to lose about 20 pounds. Never did any cardio, never did any exercise. More because it'd be more detrimental to her health, and she has to sort of learn it in the early years of like how to manage it.
Yeah,
and I think her biggest battle has just been being kind to herself.
Yeah. I think like if you have some sort of illness or a chronic something that stops you from doing things, you've got that little bit more, as if you've got something more to prove. You're like, I have to push harder to match the other people. And I think you need to take a step back and just chill. Yeah, EDS and RA. Yeah, definitely. So we've done it. We've been able to help people with lots of different illnesses, diseases, whatever you want to kind of call them. So you would be in the right hands. Anyway, what are we talking about today, Cam?
So we hear this a lot, and a lot of people just say, I'm hungry, so I must be in a calorie deficit. So we all know a calorie deficit, you need a calorie deficit to lose fat. And that is a goal for most people, like obviously trying to lose weight, tone up, and just look good naked. One of the ways is obviously losing body fat, start showing what you have. But it's not really a good indicator for a deficit. A lot of people, even when they're tracking.
Sorry, there's a spider.
Killing a spider.
Sorry, guys, if you're
vegan.
If you're vegan, apologies, but it's distracted me.
Definitely. So yeah, we're not. If you're hungry, you must be a deficit. And this is it's not the worst thing, but it's not a very good factor, or like, what do you call it?
Mindset, mantra.
No, like. And it's not a good indication to go by. It does not mean you're in a calorie deficit directly. You could definitely be in a calorie deficit, and you are obviously going to experience some hunger when you're in a calorie deficit. So they are joined, but it does not mean like, how do you say it? Like the causation of just being hungry doesn't automatically correlate with you in a calorie deficit. So we've got a list of about 4 or 5 things, even including perimenopause and all this other stuff to get into like the whole of it, of like why you could be hungry and why you're probably still not in a deficit. And this isn't a good indicator to go by. Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is if you're in deficit or if you're hungry, doesn't necessarily mean you're in a deficit. You can be hungry and not be in a deficit. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're going to talk about a couple of reasons why.
That's it.
Perfect. Alrighty. So the first one is you haven't eaten for a while.
So whether it's breakfast or whether it's the evening, you could, I don't know, let's just say you smash a Wetherspoon's breakfast, you smash like, I don't know, McDonald's breakfast, and then you just keep eating food, and by like midday, you're completely full, but you've still, because you've been eating crappy foods, you've gone over like 2,000 calories, which isn't that hard. And then maybe it gets to like 7 or 8 o'clock and you're hungry and you've already gone over your like maintenance calories, but you're like, I'm hungry, so I must be in a calorie deficit. But the food that you've eaten has been so long ago, hasn't been the best of like quality of food. And then you're just hungry again. So then you just carry on eating. So again, a simple way is sometimes people just don't eat for ages. They'll just get really hungry. But it doesn't automatically mean you're in a deficit.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. No. I was going to say, do you think that we should talk a little bit about the hormone that makes you feel hunger?
Well, you can do. We'll get to that at the end.
I think we should do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got ghrelin and leptin, and they work sort of in tandem. One stops you from feeling hungry, and one stops you from feeling full. Is that right?
Yeah, so essentially leptin is like the fullness hormone, or like
yes.
your appetite hormone. So once you're starting to feel full, obviously leptin increases, and then it tells your body that we don't need any more food, we don't need to be eating. And then there's the opposite that is called ghrelin, and that's your hunger hormone. So if you are generally like in a calorie deficit, and for other lots of reasons, this can start to imbalance. So you've got leptin, which is your fullness, ghrelin, which is your hunger.
So leptin is going to make you hungry, and
no, the other way around.
No, leptin is going to make you feel full, and ghrelin is going to make you feel hungry. Okay, so these two work in tandem. Okay, so if one's high, one's going to be low, and then vice versa. Okay, because you can't be full and hungry at the same time. I don't think, anyway. Hey, Eleanor, how's it going? Although sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes I can be full and still hungry. I'm not hungry, it's just greed. I'm like, if I have like a massive dinner and then I'm like, oh, I would smash that dessert.
Yeah, it's just because you haven't digested it enough. Like it can take 10 to 15 minutes. So once you eat a full meal, it can take 10 to 15 minutes to send the signals to your brain, from your gut to your brain, to say that you're full. But this is where a lot of people go wrong. They eat their meals so fast that within that 10 to 15 minutes, you've finished your main, probably had a chat, and then you're like, should we have dessert? You smash down your dessert of ice cream,
chocolate brownie,
rolls, chocolate brownie,
chocolate cake,
covered in whipped cream, and there's like an extra 1,000 calories, probably 500 to 1,000 calories, when you actually are full, but the signals haven't reached your brain yet. So obviously food gets in your gut, you're full, it sends a signal back up, but that isn't instant.
Talking dirty, Cam. Dodie says, can I order leptin off Amazon?
Yeah. Try it, and if you can, get back to us. If it's Prime delivery, you're in for a treat.
So if you haven't eaten for a long time, obviously that is going to mean that you're going to be hungry. And also this time period depends on how frequently you eat. And sometimes it's not hunger, it's just habit or regularity of eating, right? So like we eat 3 times a day. We generally don't snack, do we? We have breakfast, we have lunch, and we have dinner. Sometimes if we're working, we can sometimes skip lunch because then we go to the gym as well. So then we have to have a bigger dinner. But for someone that maybe eats 6 meals a day, like people say, oh, you need 6 meals a day for your metabolism to speed up. That can mean that you get hungry if you don't have food for like 3 hours. So that's not true hunger. And also, you're not in a deficit. Well, you might be, but you're probably not going to be in deficit if you're eating 6 meals of, 400, 600 calories each. So the next thing, let's move on because I can see your phone's dying, Cam.
Highly processed foods.
Yeah, highly processed foods. I could eat a pizza and what's that, 2,000 calories plus or something like that, 3,000 maybe, depending on where it is. And then I could still be hungry, definitely.
I think the biggest thing is like McDonald's, just because those types of foods are literally created to not make you to not fill you up, because then you'd want to come back for more. I can't remember the exact thing, but I'd have to re-look it up. And it's something like there's like a molecule or something additive or some sort of chemical they put in these fast food things. So when it passes through your digestive system, like it's designed not to like latch on to your like your intestines. So usually when it goes through, it gets like latched onto like the fiber, but this instead just goes right through, I think strips the line of it. So it goes right through and then you're just hungry and starving again.
It's a slippery little bugger, isn't it?
And they basically make it and design it so the foods don't fill you up, so they can make more money long term.
Because then you need a McFlurry.
Yeah.
And a milkshake.
Yeah.
And a donut.
And then you feel sick, but then once that's gone, you're hungry again.
Yeah. Yep. So processed foods. And then in that same breath, we'll talk about the sugar as well. So obviously, if you have something like McDonald's or a donut or a pizza or something like that, typically they are quite high in sugar, processed food. So your sugar's going to go up and then it's going to have like a massive drop. What happens when you have this drop is you're hungry again, basically.
So
that's another thing.
You've probably ingested quite a lot of calories doesn't take much effort when it's like convenient food.
Inhaled, maybe.
And then, energy's up, but it's, the quicker the spike, quicker the drop, and you're hungry again. So obviously you're not in a deficit. You could be, but it's probably going to lead to more meals and more calories straight after. So again, that's why it's not a great thing to go by.
Okay, and then we've got the monthly cycle. So if you are a woman and you have a period, like some people obviously don't, but if you are having a period, your basal metabolic temperature, so your temperature of your body, increases by a few degrees. Well, not a few degrees, like 1 degree, or half to 1 kind of degree, something like that. And what this does, it makes you burn more calories at rest, somewhere between 150 and 400 calories a day, somewhere in that range. Don't say, well, Faye said I could have an extra 400 calories, because I didn't. But somewhere between 150 and 400 calories a day, you will burn extra. So if you burn 1600 calories a day roughly, and you have that temperature spike, and you're the 400 kind of person, 400 calories extra on 2000 calories you burn in a day now. Yeah. So I've got videos on how your menstrual cycle affects weight loss and stuff. I think I've got them on TikTok. So have a little look. They're probably from October, November time. Have a little look on there. So obviously then your hormones are thrown off as well. If you've got consistent bad sleep, this throws off your leptin and ghrelin levels 100%. So after a bad night's sleep, the next day you're like looking for sugar fixes. You're just eating everything in sight. You haven't got the energy, so you're looking for sugar, and you haven't planned in advance, all of those kinds of things. So you're not going to feel full at all, and you're always going to feel hungry because your ghrelin and your leptin are thrown off. So there's another thing. Make sure your sleep is really, really good. And last time you were working?
And then the last one is perimenopause, especially when I think from like the age of 35, females start to have lower estrogen. So it's like one of the hormones, again, it starts to imbalance like naturally anyway. So when we have low estrogen, or when it gets to a certain point, it then reduces leptin. So it takes away your fullness. And this is why like weight gain is such a big thing in perimenopause, just because these hormones have altered, and you do really need to get on your nutrition in the sense of, you can't be maybe as flexible as you did before. You need to be having a good amount of filling foods.
I mean, flexible in more than one way if you're 35.
Yeah.
Or any age over 30.
And once you start the perimenopause, it definitely comes on more. So essentially, if you have less estrogen, you're going to have less leptin, so you're not as full. It means you have more ghrelin, so you're going to be more hungry. And that's why perimenopause is easier to gain weight. Yeah,
and also, as you get into that age, it's more difficult. It's more difficult to build muscle and maintain muscle. You start to lose muscle very, very quickly, more quickly than before. So then your metabolism, your BMI is slowing down as well, because you've got less muscle mass. So especially through your 30s plus, you should definitely be doing lifting, like weightlifting. But it doesn't matter how old you are. Get under the bloody barbell, build some muscle, lose some fat.
I think that's it, in the sense of, why weight gain is so prominent in that area.
Yeah, this turns more for perimenopause, but that's all we're going to talk about today. So, guys, I've got like 12% left on my laptop. I've got 27% left on my phone. Cam's got 14% left on his phone. We're still going. It's my 30th next month, so my birthday present myself is to get my shit together. Wish me luck. It's
the best thing. Just work on yourself.
I think so. Yeah. When was I 30? What did I do for my 30th? When was my 30th? I can't even remember how old I am.
I'm not going to say that.
2019.
Where did we go? Was it Croatia?
Yeah, we went to Croatia for my birthday. And then when I was 31, going on 32, that's when I did my photo shoot. So definitely something to push for, 100%. So let's reevaluate, review.
So essentially, after all of those points, do we now think hunger is by itself a good indication of if you're in a calorie deficit and you're going to lose weight?
No, because I'm hungry all the time.
Yeah, true.
I can literally eat. I could eat all day, every day. I could just eat. Even when, I think I'm full, 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. And we'll talk about the psychology of hunger like another time as well, about what's making you more hungry and so on and so forth. So to recap, there are 2 hormones, leptin, ghrelin. They work in tandem. One makes you feel full, one makes you feel hungry. If one's off, obviously the other's going to be off. So if one of them's not working, so you're not full, you're always going to be hungry, okay? And this happens when you don't have good sleep, when you're in perimenopause, when you're stressed. It also happens as well because cortisol. Then other things like if you're eating high processed foods, you've got the sugar spike and then drop, means you're going to be hungry. If you haven't eaten for a little while, probably going to be hungry. Doesn't mean you're in a deficit. If you're eating processed foods that have got this additive in, which basically means the food goes straight through you and you don't recognize hunger. And then what else? Periods. When you're doing a period, your temperature as a woman raises, which makes your body burn more calories throughout the day, and then you're going to be more hungry than normal. So if you are due on a period the week before, allow yourself an extra 150 to 200 calories. You're not going to gain weight. If you do, it's the period, you're holding blood in you, and it'll come straight out over the next few days. So definitely make sure that you allow yourself the extra food if you feel hungry. True hunger, I should say. I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I just rattle all the 6 off?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much the important ones.
Cool. All right, guys. I mean, we can stick around for 1 minute. We can stick around if anyone's got any questions, then do let us know. We can answer them now before our phones die. And actually, guys, if you haven't got anything to do with your life, in the week I've been doing my makeup. I'm going live doing my makeup in the mornings, not as a beauty influencer, I will say, because I'm just like slapping her on. But I'm there to answer any health and fitness questions. So in the day, I would give you time, but to be honest, it varies. Sometimes it's like 10 o'clock. Sometimes it's like 9 o'clock. Today was 3 o'clock. That's the time I got ready today. So, yeah, just make sure that your notifications. This is only on TikTok, by the way. Sorry, guys. If you're on Facebook, head over to TikTok and follow me there. If you want to, it's basically like you get like a free bloody coaching call with me because
just a free Q&A.
Yeah, it's free. It's a free Q&A. So do hop on over there. Ask me whatever questions you want. Hey, Charlotte, how's it going? So make sure you follow me. And then, I don't know, can you turn on notifications to say that I'm live? I don't know. If you can do that, definitely do that because I do randomly pop up and you don't want to miss the opportunity for free stuff, free advice. Who gives free advice away these days? And also, if you're on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, I've just put up a new reel talking about how to create a calorie deficit without doing cardio or cutting calories. So go check that out. My TikTok handle, I believe, is at Faye Nicola Fitness. Faye Nicola Fitness. Hey, Sonia, thank you for the love. You guys. Oh, Cam, you haven't got any love in yours.
No one liked me today.
Who's this?
I don't know. Can you see?
It's A. Tuna. Send some love. Yeah, so that's it. Georgia, I hope you can find me over there. It's normally daytime, like when you should be doing your makeup. Or whatever time that is. So if you've got any questions, drop them in. And when are we going live next, Cam? Because apologies, guys, we haven't gone live at all this week. Normally we will have gone live twice by now, but I have been making, for you guys in the Facebook group, I've been making a banger of a training. Banging. I've recorded it. It is 30 minutes long. It is a full on. It's in depth, but it's not complicated. So I'm going to be uploading that to the free group. And I'm only going to put it in the free group. It's not going to be anywhere else. Dodie, if you've got me on Facebook, then you can.
Is the link in your bio on
TikTok? The link is in my bio now on TikTok. There we go. So you can join there. So yeah, guys, if you're in the TikTok group, if you're in the Facebook group, the free Facebook group, then that training is going to go up tomorrow. I hope. We've had a bit of internet connection issues today, but it's going to go up tomorrow, and it's going to change your freaking life. going to make you confident. It's going to help you lose fat. Excuse me. Yeah, Sonia, for sure. Go ahead and join there as well. Absolutely. The more the merrier, eh?
Always welcome.
Our new members, Dodie and Sonia. We have to remember. Let's say hi. Yeah, so that training is going in there. I'm really, really excited about it, as you can see. Because we've got like, I've had like American coaches and Canadian coaches, and whenever they're excited for stuff, they're like, hell yeah, let's freaking go. And I'm like, yay. It's the being British though, isn't it? We're not very like,
eccentric.
Eccentric. You're thinking too much about weights, aren't you?
Yeah.
Eccentric motion. We're not very eccentric, but I am excited about this training. I'm excited for the lives it's going to change. I'm excited for you guys to have just something that you're like, fuck me, this makes sense. Why has everything been told at me so complicatedly-esque? And now you're going to understand. And then I've got a little something in for at the end as well, haven't I? So if you I've got a little task, and then if you complete the task, you get something at the end. So you get like a little bonus, So definitely worth doing. It's free. It's part of our group, but it is literally, I'm only going to be posting that group, nowhere else. Not going on my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, nowhere. It's only in that group. As I'm here and I'm on one, I know like we do need a shower. We do need a shower because we've been to the gym, then we edited a reel, and we have not been in a shower yet. But as I'm here, I wanted to address something that I've spoken about on my makeup lives, when I've been doing my makeup, but something that, perfect, we'll let you in. But something that I think is important, because we've got like now more people watching, I really wanted to talk to you guys about the effect that, we should do a live on this, a whole new live, I will, but I'll brush over it for now. The effect that these people have when people keep telling you, well, the reason your calorie deficit isn't working because you're not in one. It's like, that's not fucking helpful, mate. Thank you, you dick. Like, that is so annoying. Like, it really gets to me. Like, oh, you really told science to go fuck itself, didn't you? I'm like, fucking yeah, I did. Because the science isn't going to work unless people understand why the science is or isn't working for them. Oh, George is here. Hey. So, yes, the sass. Cam always calls me sassy pants. But yeah, like there's absolutely no point in me throwing literature at you. This article says this lab study says this scientist said this, because if you don't understand that and you don't understand how to apply it, that piece of literature, that piece of work doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter. So when I'm creating content, you guys, it is made for you, not for these dickheads who think that because they've read one piece of literature and they think that they know everything, because communication is the main thing that makes the world go round, Arguing with your partner, communicate well, it's resolved. Not, you're fucking wrong, you're fucking wrong, you're fucking wrong. Like, that doesn't resolve an argument, does it? Unless you're the woman telling the man he's fucking wrong, in which case it does resolve the argument. But yes, there we go. So I just wanted to, share my opinion and my thoughts on this. I have created a reel on it. I'm excited to share that. I'm excited to share that, and I'm excited for the abuse that I'm going to get for it. Okay, she's into Claudie, not Dodie. Yes, every time. See? Yeah. See? It's true. I'm right.
Which part?
All of it.
All of it.
Okay, guys. Yes. So if you are on our TikTok, head over to the link in my bio. Is it in your bio?
Not yet, but it will be.
Head over to the link in my bio and join our free Facebook group. There's going to be banging training in there going in tomorrow, as long as our internet connection is good. And we've got a little treat for you at the end of that training. So any questions, let us know. I'll be going live maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Or when I'm doing makeup in the morning, depending on what time it is. But if you've got any questions, please let us know. Go check out my new video, my new TikTok, my new reel, and share the love. If you share it and save it, please, that would be appreciated. So I know that it's helping you and I can make more of the stuff that you love. Anyway, have a fantastic evening, whatever time it is with you, and we will speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye. My battery's dying.
Thank you for joining us here on Facebook as well. Let us know if you get any questions. I will put that training up for you tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to you guys getting some results and getting some answers to your questions.